faces from the past, faces of ignorance, of poverty, of despair. But things have changed at Benagaria in the border of Bengal and Bihar, mainly through the efforts of the missionaries. The Benagaria mission encouraged the study and development of the Santal language and culture. In time, this small village became the hub of a number of activities. Benagaria is the venue of a historical event, the Third Ecumenical Congregation, organized by the Northern Evangelical Lutheran Church, the Church of North India, and the Methodist Church of India. 100 years ago, in this very village, a crucial decision was made, a decision that changed the lives and future of a number of Santal families for generations. The 8th of February 1981 is a day of remembrance for those 42 adventurous Santal families who, under the leadership of the missionaries of Benagaria, migrated to Golpara district in Assam and named this settlement Thakurpur. In 1893, the mission bought the Mornai Tea Estate, located near Thakurpur, and employed in it a large number of Santals and Mundas. Along the banks of the Mornai River, numerous Santal families began to settle. A new home from home was founded. The Reverend A.K. Jha, Vice Chairman of the Northern Evangelical Lutheran Church, unveils the monument dedicated to the first settlers at Thakurpur. Special Sunday service at Grahampur to celebrate the centenary of the Santal migration. Attending the Sunday service was not always possible for workers in a tea garden. It was only in 1910, through the efforts of Papa and Karap, that Sunday was made a holiday, and the workers were able to worship together on that day. Fun and games are an important part of the centenary celebrations, and there is nothing like sport for good fellowship. There is an exhibition too. Portraits of the pioneers, Santal household objects, musical instruments, hunting implements, and a model of a traditional Santal hut. It is early in the morning. Casual workers from the neighboring villages and regular workers from the lines flow to various parts of the garden. This is the Mornai River and this is the Mornai Tea Estate. A congenial climate, good soil and sufficient water are no doubt the resources of the garden. But the real resource is its human force. Paleo-Mongoloids, Tibeto-Mongoloids, Proto-Australoids, various anthropological types, further subdivided into Boro-Rabha, Mech, Rajbongshi, Santal, Oraon, and others, old inhabitants and new immigrants, all working harmoniously together to make a brighter future. End of the morning shift, on the way to the factory. Here again, physical proximity promotes cultural understanding. With its workers from varied cultures, Mornai Tea Estate is a miniature India. The unique feature of Indian life, unity and diversity, is evident here. Now we take a look inside the factory. Mornai follows the dual manufacturing system. It produces both orthodox as well as CTC tea. In the production of orthodox tea by the sifter, the quality of the tea is most important. Most of the tea produced at Mornai is of the orthodox variety. This cutting, tearing, curling machine manufactures CTC tea. CTC gives strong liquor, more color and more cups. But there's more to making tea than meets the eye. Tea cultivation is a cyclic process. New plants, new bushes are required continuously. The work needs experienced eyes and expert hands. The young plants sprout in a nursery. After transplantation in the garden, they require much care and protection. Enemy number one is the cricket, who lives underground. It is unearthed and driven out by pouring burnt mobile oil and then water into the hole. Workers are paid according to the number of crickets exterminated. Then again, the way the branches of a bush grow should be controlled carefully. Maintenance, care and protection from the attack of various insects, these are as important as production and marketing. Equally important is the welfare of the workers. Their working lives follow a uniform pattern. But at home, the distinctions between communities are apparent. This is an interesting aspect of the family of Mornai, singular as individuals and harmonious as a group. As the poet Tagore has expressed it, a multitude of unknown streams merge to form a mighty sea. Such is the character of India's national culture. It is the responsibility of the management to provide adequate facilities to workers so that they can live with dignity. This includes the construction of decent homes and the supply of wood for cooking. The management runs free primary schools for the workers' children. Attendance is compulsory for boys and girls. Mornai also has a well-equipped hospital. The workers and their families are entitled to free medical service and medicine. The Northern Evangelical Lutheran Church runs a well-equipped hospital at Mohul Pahari near Benagaria. The medical staff are all tribal. The hospital has 2 air-conditioned operation theatres. There are 3 surgeons for gynec, orthopedic and general surgery. Tubectomy is the most common operation. On an average, there are 40 tubectomy operations in a month. Apart from being a benefit to the health of the woman concerned, the operation has a far-reaching social significance in a land beset by the problems of overpopulation. Jim Serra's widow and son have come to the plantation manager's office. On the occasion of the centenary jubilee, the management introduced the Janta insurance policy for permanent workers in the tea estate. 5 days later, truck driver Jim Serra died in an accident. The insurance was promptly paid to his widow. She now seeks counsel from the management and union leaders on how best to invest the money. The management also takes an interest in the workers' children. Here is a fun center built for them. The family of Mornai stretches beyond the boundaries of the tea estate. This is the church at Muthambil, a few kilometers away from the tea estate. Here you find the great Boro people of India. many different kinds of people, how distant from each other in customs and in language, but the spirit of Mornai has molded a common will. From the many dazzling threads in the frame, there emerges one fabric with a single design.